Bro, where the hell is Josh?
Rocha!
What? Oh,
Rocha!
Jesus, what?
Rocha!
What?
Bro, Deebo Samuel.
What?
He's staying in San Francisco.
No way.
He's extended a 3-year, $71.55 million contract, 58 of it, which is guaranteed.
Bro, so all those rumors about him trading is false.
It's false.
Let's go, bro.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Whoa, hey. What the hell is going? What are you doing? Get the hell out of here! What the hell? Rocha!
Yes.
The hell's that bozo doing in my seat?
Oh, he was excited about Debo.
I'm gonna toss him out like I'm gonna toss out the 49ers week 1, baby.
Oh, hell no, bro. We're kicking that ass.
Oh, man. What makes you so confident?
We got Debo back.
What
we
about
got Trey.
What are we talking about, Debo?
We got Debo, the dude who killed you guys last year. He's going to be in the same role and he's going to kick your ass again.
You know who was having you sweat at Soldier Field, live and in person?
Who?
Justin Fields, who was tearing y'all the hell up.
He didn't get the job done, though.
Okay, all right. So, are you ready to talk about the San Francisco 49ers 2022?
Always, man. Yes, sir.
We're going to break down the season. We're going to break down the record prediction. Are you guys going to be a playoff team? Look, who you got? We got New Jersey?
We got Bosa jersey, baby. This is brand new.
Okay, that looks all right. Not as good as a Bears jersey, you know. But, okay, we're going to break this all down. You ready?
Let's do it, baby.
Ready to do this?
Niner Nation, let's go.
All right, let's go. All right, to the Fury Studio. Let's go.
All right. Oh, God damn it.
All right, let's do this thing.
Bro, Josh,
What?
are you now just getting in?
Yes? What's the big deal?
Dude, I just went from Dallas to California and
Okay.
I beat you.
All right, and I had to make a pit stop. Is that okay?
A pit stop where?
I had to go to Oklahoma to visit the casino to place a bet.
Wait, what bet?
That Justin Fields was going to have a better season than Trey Area. Because you know he is.
It's not happening, dude. We know Trey's the better quarterback.
You know damn well Justin Fields is clearly that guy. Trey Lance, it remains to be seen. And we're going to find out week 1. But we'll get there.
Yes,
But
sir.
Roach, are we finally ready to do the San Francisco 49ers record predictions?
Yes, sir, man. Let's go. It's going to be a great year to be a Niner.
It's going to be a great year to be a Niner. Okay, tell me why. Let us know, outside of 49er faithful, why should people be excited or keep an eye out for the 49ers this year?
I think this roster is better than 2019's that got to the Super Bowl. I think
Really?
this roster is better than last year's team that got to the NFC Championship game.
In what
Why?
way?
Because we actually have our secondary. We signed Tre'Davious Moore from the Chiefs, and he's been absolutely balling out in training camp, looking like a potential number 1 in this league. The 49ers secondary is probably the best secondary we've had during this entire stretch. Not only that, we got a second-year rookie coming in who's explosive, who's dynamic. Something Jimmy G didn't bring to this offense is a guy who can keep the play going with his legs and be able to create those secondary and third opportunities outside the pocket. Not only that, Josh, Deebo Samuel, he's back. He re-signed with us, as you guys saw in the intro. He's back.
Yeah, I'm
And
glad we recorded this later so that way we could see the updates on Deebo Samuel, who is going to sign with you guys that extension, and everything's fine, right? Everything's hunky-dory. He's going to be playing that wide receiver / running back role for you guys. That's still going to stay the same?
Absolutely. He came out and said, hey, look at the tape, man. I love being that kind of receiving back. I said it at the Pro Bowl. And one other thing that's going to make the Niners scary this year, Brandon Ayuk, Josh, you know it best. You were high on him last year.
I was.
He was in the doghouse last year, and he still put up 825 yards and limited amount of games. This year, him and Trey Lance have the greatest connection. They've been working out all season long. Brandon Ayuk is killing it every preseason spring training game, man. And Brandon Ayuk and Deebo Samuel, hey, you know what? We can put this under hot takes if y'all want. Are going to be a top 5 wide receiver duo in the NFL this year.
Now, I mean, that's possible. If you're saying that Brandon Ayuk is finally going to take that big step forward, and yeah, he did pretty fine last year considering everything. Him and Deebo Samuel would be a dynamic wide receiver duo. Now, the thing that concerns me is Trey Lance and his second year. It's his show now from the get-go. How well is he going to perform? You were talking about how he's that dual threat. He can make plays with his legs and everything. But can he throw the rock accurately down the field, finding IU? Like, how do you think his season's going to go?
I think he's going to start slow. You know, that's why you have this bet between Justin Fields and Trey Lance. We'll see how he looks week one against you guys' upgraded secondary. Y'all went out in the draft and upgraded on secondary. I think he could start off slow. But good thing for us, week two, we're facing a trash-ass Seattle team. So maybe if he goes to Chicago, doesn't play well, maybe week two is a week like the get good week. And who knows? But he's definitely going to have an up and down season. He's going to have his highs, he's going to have his lows. It's just a matter of the team being able to back him up and get him through those ups and downs.
Where does George Kittle fit in this offense? Is he going to still be more of a blocker? Is he going to be more of a receiving threat this year for Trey Lance in this offense?
Honestly, I think he's going to still play. He loves to fucking block. He's said it so many times. I still think he's going to play that blocking role, but I also think he's going to play an important role this year in being Trey Lance's safety net. He's going to look downfield for Deebo. He's going to look downfield for Ayuk, for Jawan Jennings. And he's going to look underneath and see Kyle Juszczyk and George Kittle standing right there and just drop it off to one of them.
Now, I want to talk about your running backs. Elijah Mitchell looks like he's going to be the guy, but you know, you never really can tell what the backfield under Kyle Shanahan and the San Francisco 49ers. You guys went out and spent a third-round pick on Davis Price. So is Elijah Mitchell going to be just the guy, or is this going to be more of a committee?
I think he is the guy this year. There's reports out of training camp saying he's looking like the above and beyond number one this year. I don't think we're going to be so much of a committee. Davis Price, not looking so great. He's behind Jeff Wilson and Trey Sermon, so I think Elijah Mitchell's going to be the guy.
And the offensive line, I know your tackles are pretty solid, but what about the interior?
So Aaron Banks will be our left guard. Most likely Spencer Buford, a fourth-round pick, should be our right guard. Our center is to be determined. That's going to be our weak spot in this team, Mr. Love Fury, is that interior offensive line. We're going to see how they play.
I completely agree. I wrote that in my notes that your weakness is going to be your interior offensive line. Your biggest strength this year, I believe, is going to be your front seven.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're talking about Bosa. You're talking about Greenlaw, Al Shire, Fred Warner. You're talking about Arik Armstead, Javon Kinlaw, and we'll see how the rookie Drake Jackson does. I think the 49ers, they've had one of the best defenses over the last 3 years, and I think arguably they're going to have a top 10, top 5 defense again this year.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Rocha, his 49ers. We're about to go through his entire schedule from weeks 1 through 18, as you guys see down below. If you haven't done so, hit that like button. We appreciate everybody who's watching right now on the live premiere or on the replay. And let us know what you have the 49ers as their record. But you ready to do this, Roach?
Let's go, baby. Let's do it.
All right. So let's start off with week numero 1 at Chicago. The Bears hosting the 49ers. Last year, when you guys were in Chicago, you and I went to that game.
Yes, sir, man. It was a hell of a battle. It was a fun game to go to and attend.
Yeah, I mean, Justin Fields was tearing you guys up for a lot of that game, man. And you guys ended up pulling away in that one. Bears, 49ers. I'll let you go first. Who wins this one?
This is going to be fun, man. Week 1, Trey Lance, Justin Fields. We've already talked about it in this video. I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers. I think we're just a better team, whether Trey Lance struggles or not. I think with that depleted wide receiving core you guys have, I think our secondary is going to have a great game. They're going to lock down. I think the 49ers, potentially defense, might win the game for this.
Yeah, I'm really scared about the defensive things for your team against our offense, because right off the hop, this is a tough matchup and a tough test for our young offensive line right now. And, Justin Fields, he could be scrabbling a lot like he did in that game last year against the 49ers. Defensively, we are young too, especially in that secondary. I think we could force Trey Lance to make some mistakes and have some opportunities for ourselves. But ultimately, I think you guys do pull off this win, unfortunately. Okay. But, I wouldn't be surprised if we did win this game right off the hop week one. Week one is crazy. You never know what could really happen. And I could see Justin Fields going out there and just torching y'all and Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, man. Going on the road, I know we've done it the last few years and we've come out victorious. But going to Chicago is a different animal, even with how, the roster the Bears have. You guys could definitely pull this out, but let's hope not.
All right, I'll give you guys that one. I'll give you that one. All right. You'll take week one. But me and you, we're going to have words all year long between Justin Fields and Trey freaking Lance, okay? And you already know that my guy is going to be standing tall at the end of the year with a better season.
I don't know,
with
man.
A lot less going for him, mind you.
Trey Lance is the number 3 pick for a reason. He has no ceiling right now.
Y'all should have drafted
Fields.
Y'all should have drafted Fields.
Hey, I wanted Fields, but we'll see.
But we'll give you week one.
Okay.
We're on the rise. Week number 2, at home. Home opener versus the Seattle Seahawks, a different looking Seattle team. Who you got?
Yeah, Drew Lock or Geno Smith. I mean, this is still a team that has beaten us so many times to count over the last so many years. Since 2013, the NFC Championship game. But like you said, this is a new team. This is a worst team. This is the worst Seahawks team we've seen. Nice. But this is the worst team we've seen since 2012, 2011. If we can't beat them this year, when are we going to beat them? Niners, home opener, and this is a W.
If y'all lose to the Seahawks, that would be embarrassing. That would be embarrassing. No, you guys are going to win this one. You should win this one.
Yes, sir.
Week number 3, on the road against the Denver Broncos. New quarterback, someone you're very familiar with, Russell Wilson. Who wins?
Yeah, so we have to go Sunday Night Football into Denver, coming off a 2-0 start. Like you said, it's Russell Wilson, a guy we're familiar with, a guy who we like to lose to, and it might be a different team, but it's going to be the same result. I actually have us going in Denver and losing this game. It's going to be tough to win this one with how good Denver is.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos winning this one. And, sorry, this is your first loss of the season. Week number 4, Monday Night Football at home against the defending champion Los Angeles Rams, the team that you guys lost to in the NFC title game.
Yeah, that was tough. They say it's hard to beat an opponent 3 times. We were close. We were one Jaworski taught potential drop pick away from going into the Super Bowl and beating the Bengals, by the way. I'm sorry, B-Money. But this is going to be tough. At home, Josh, I most likely will be at this game on Monday Night Football, my first ever Monday Night Football game, and it's the Rams. We don't lose to the Rams. We're beating the Rams. We're beating the defending champions at home to move the 3-1 on the season.
You're winning this one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with the win as well.
All right, let's go.
All right, so week number 5 on the road against the Carolina Panthers. Easy dub or no?
It absolutely should be, whether it's Baker Mayfield or Sam Darnold, P.J. Walker, whoever you want to put our quarterback out there. We should be able to go into Carolina. By the way, this is a 2. So what the 49ers real quick like to do, when we have these back-to-back East Coast games, which you guys will find out what game's next, we like to stay out on the East Coast, not go back home. And what we like to do is sweep it. So we're going to start off with a win in Carolina no matter who's our quarterback.
I'm going to go with the 49ers win as well. And then week 6, Rocha spoiled it. He is going with another win against the Atlanta Hawks.
Yes, we always, like I just said, we always sweep the East Coast road trips. We're going to sweep this one as well, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers as well. Atlanta's not winning that game. No chance. No. Week 7 at home against the Kansas City Chiefs. Roach?
Super Bowl 54 rematch. Oh, we should have won that game. This is going to be tough. Coming off a 3-game winning streak for me, I'm going to have us losing this game. Patrick Mahomes and company are going to come in, and they're going to beat us. It's going to be a tough matchup for us.
I'm going with Kansas City as well. Week number 8 on the road against the Rams. Yeah, this is quick. You guys are facing them both times.
Yeah.
So this one is going to be a loss for me.
Back at SoFi Stadium where we lost the NFC Championship game, but won in Week 18. We always sweep the Rams in the regular season. They're too good. I think that changes this year. I have a splitting with the Rams. They're going to win at home.
Week 9 is a bye week. Coming off of the bye week, the 49ers hosting the Los Angeles Chargers, the other LA team.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a tough matchup, guys.
Back-to-back LA teams, Justin Herbert and MVP. My favorite to win MVP this year. I think we're going to lose again. I think we're losing to both LA teams this year. Herbert and company, I think, could be a team that could get through our defense.
I'm going with the Chargers as well. I think they're going to win in the trenches, especially on their defensive side. They're going to expose that interior softness of your offensive line. And you know what? Offensively, they're just too damn good. Give me the Chargers. Week 11, Monday Night Football against the Cardinals. Hopkins will be playing in this one, so who wins?
Yep. This is going to be interesting. Monday Night Football down in Mexico City. International game for this one. Mexico. And I'm going to have the Cardinals taking this. This is technically a home game for the Cardinals, and I think they defend a home field turf here. We always tend to not play good against them, and I think we go on the road here in Mexico City, take a loss.
I have the Cardinals win in this one as well. Week 12 at home against the Saints, who are one of my dark horse teams this year. I'm going New Orleans, bro.
Man, it seems like every year, Josh, while they're facing the Packers or the goddamn Saints, and here we are facing the Saints. This time at home, we don't usually face them at home. And coming off coming off 3 straight losses for me, we're going to come home, we're going to beat the Saints in what should be a really fun non-prime time matchup.
I can't wait for this one, but I'm going to go with the Saints. Week 13 at home against the Miami Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, Waddle, Tua. Who wins?
We are facing our former OC, Mike McDaniel, in this.
That's right.
Kyle Shanahan offense versus a Kyle Shanahan offense. I most likely will be at this game as well, but I'm actually going to have an L in this game, Josh. I just feel like Mike McDaniel is going to outsmart Kyle Shanahan and beat us.
Yeah, I don't really trust Tua, though, that much, so I'm going to go with the 49ers to win this one at home.
All right,
it's also a long trip, too, from Miami, from coast to coast.
Yeah.
Week 14 at home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tom Brady and company. 49ers
lose again, back-to-back. We're losing to the Florida teams. I can't tell you the last time Tom Brady lost to the Niners. Actually, I can. 2012 against Colin Kaepernick, the year we went to the Super Bowl. Otherwise, I can't tell you the last time we lost to Tom Brady, and he beats us again.
I'm going 49ers with an upset.
Ooh, let's go.
Yeah, don't feel too good because next is Week 15 on the road, Thursday Night Football against the Seattle Seahawks. And just to humble you a little bit, I'm going to go with the Seahawks. Even though they probably have no business splitting the series and winning this game, fuck it. Divisional game, crazy shit happens, short week, give me the Seahawks to split.
You know, that would be a thing that happens, especially it being, like you said, on a short week, Thursday Night Football at Lumen Field now, they call it. But this team is terrible. I'd be surprised if they win more than 3 or 4 games this year. And if we don't take the series, if we don't sweep them, I'm going to be pissed off, Josh. This is a win on Thursday Night Football.
Okay. Week 16. I could just hear the 49ers fans in the chat. We're not going to fucking lose to the Seahawks this year. Probably not. But fuck it. Week 16. 49ers at home against the Commanders.
This is a Christmas Eve game, Josh, a Saturday game on Christmas Eve. And 49er fans, we're going to be gift-wrapped in a W, baby. We're going to beat Carson Wentz to the Commanders, man. There's nothing to talk about in my opinion here.
I'll go with the 49ers and be nice for Christmas. For Christmas, I'll be nice. Give you guys a win. Week 17 on the road in Las Vegas in Allegiant Death Star Stadium. The Raiders. Who wins?
The former Bay Area rivalry. The first time we are facing off the Raiders since they moved to Las Vegas. They have Davante Adams. They have a great roster. It's going to be a tough game. But you know what, Josh? What stays in Vegas means the 49ers are going to win in Vegas. We're going down to the Death Star. We are beating Derek Carr. We're beating Davante Adams. And we are beating the Raiders.
This is a tough game. I was really torn on it. I could see this going either way, honestly, because Raiders, explosive offense this year. Explosive. That's like the key word for the Raiders going into this season. But I think you guys have the secondary to keep up with them and the pass rush to get to Derek Carr. I'm going to go with the 49ers. Road win. 49ers road win right here. Week 18 to end the season at home against the Cardinals.
I think these two teams, this could be for a wild card spot, or who knows, maybe something happens to the Rams, and this could be for the division. I had them beating us at home in Mexico, at home in Mexico City. This time, I have the 49ers beating out the Cardinals, and they take over second in the division for me with a Week 18 win.
I'm going to go with the 49ers to split the series, get the win here, and also finish second in the division behind the Rams. That's a record of 10-7 for me. Your record for them?
10-7.
10-7. Now,
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about the ceiling. When I look at the 49ers, okay, you could probably sweep the Seahawks. 11 wins right there. You could win that Saints game, right? 12 wins. You could win that Broncos game. 13 wins. And I think that's about as far as I'm going to go. Your ceiling is going to be 13 wins. Your floor, I'm going to go with 8. Just 8. Not too much lower.
Yeah. I think this is pretty much going to be everybody's perspective on this. I think Josh's window is about mine. For me, I mean, we could sweep the Rams again. We could beat Miami. We could beat Tampa Bay. We could sweep the Cardinals potentially. So I say 13 wins. If Trey Lance is balling out, defense is what we think it is, and the offensive line toning, I think the 49ers can win 13 games. And for the floor, if Trey Lance isn't producing at the level we want him to, I absolutely could see us losing 8 or even only winning 8 or even 7 games if Trey Lance has a struggle in his first full year.
All right. Where would you rank Trey Lance realistically among the second-year quarterbacks into the season by the end of the year?
By the end of the year, I think he will be third behind Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields.
Woo! That's what I want to hear, baby.
Listen, I'm not a huge fan of Mac Jones, and Zach Wilson, I don't know what's he going to be this year. I think Trevor Lawrence takes that next step, Justin Fields takes that next step, and Trey Lance has a very successful first full year.
For me, the second-year quarterbacks, I think I'm going to go with Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, and Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Okay, I can respect that. The Mel Punter.
What about Davis Mills?
I forget about that
Davis
guy.
Mills. I wouldn't be surprised if Davis Mills is somewhere in the middle of that. Maybe even better than Trey Lance.
He could. I mean, there was at times where he looked really good last year, besides the game against us. But I don't know.
Of course, we're not talking about wins here. We're talking about just how they look overall. Right?
Yeah. We could. I mean, that connection with Brandon Cooks could be deadly for almost said Patrick Mills. This is not basketball. Rocha for Davis Mills. So yeah, we'll see.
49ers faithful. It's 49er faithful, right?
49er faithful. And guys, I apologize for the intro. It's not 49ers Nation. It's 49ers Empire, baby. Let's
49er
go.
Empire. I want to hear your hot takes for the 49ers this season. How far do you think they go? How far the playoffs you think they can be? They can be a Super Bowl contending team? Let me know about that. I want to hear. But Roach, I will see you week 1. We'll be streaming this game together.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. You already know it.
And if we win, woo! You'll never hear the end of it. Ever.
I know. I know.
But
I know.
thank you, everybody, for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. And, Roach, good luck and good health in the season, man.
Yes. Thank you, and we'll see you week 1, baby.
All right. Fuck you, Roach.